Hey G Squad, welcome back to an episode of Is It Worth It? So today's episode, we got this cool episode right here, and basically what this is an electric scooter. And basically the one that we got right here is from a brand called Hiboy, and they call it S2 Pro. And at the bottom right here, they do probably got some of the specs and features on here. So they mentioned how it has a durable design for the wheel option. It has an option for you guys to connect it on the app, which is a Hiboy S2 app. They mentioned how it has an intelligent BMS. It has an LED display, and it has a technology built in, so that way when you guys do use it, especially when you guys are going downhill, it regenerates the energy. So that way I guess the battery won't die as fast when you guys do use it, which is pretty cool. But right here is basically what the package looks like when you guys first get it. Let me actually open up to show you guys what the inside looks like first. So once you guys open the inside, and we see how it's all well protected, let's take it out first. So on the top part right here, see they do provide guys some accessories and some tools. Let me just open up to show you guys what's included. So right here, they do provide guys an instruction manual to teach you guys how to set it up and how to use it. So right here, show you guys how to set it up. And the other side, show you guys how to use the actual product in terms of different buttons that's on here. So you basically short press to turn it on, long press to turn it off. Quick press the power button twice to change the speed mode on here. And you basically want to press it 3 times if you guys want to turn on or turn off the cruise control. So there's basically 2 different modes on here. There's a green mode, which is energy saving mode. And there's a red mode, which is basically sport mode. So when you guys turn on the sport mode, it's going to be much more powerful. And like I mentioned, it does have an app control. So I'll show you guys that in a second. Next up right here, you see they do provide guys some tools and some screws as well. So I'm assuming you guys have to screw something inside. And right here for this bag, they provide guys a cable that can plug in to recharge the product. So those are the 2 bags that's on top. Now let's take out the product. So when you guys do take out a scooter, you definitely want to take your time because it is pretty heavy. Especially for the one that we got right here, they are the 10-inch wheel, which is much bigger than your typical 8-inch wheels. So once you guys take out all the protection layer that's on here, this is basically what the product looks like. So it looks like you probably have to screw on the handle part right here when you guys first get it. So let's take off this part right here to actually set up to show you guys how to actually put it together. So right here is basically the handle option. So you basically want to put this part together and screw it on. So then push in the cable inside first, so that we can fit it in. Alright, so once you guys push it in, you guys can put the screws on. And the way how the scooter is actually standing up by itself is because we do have this leg right here in the bottom, which I'll show you guys in a second. Let's put on the screws first. So basically want to put 2 screws right here and 2 in the back. Alright, so we got the front. Now let's do the back. So once you guys put on the handle, you guys can basically start setting it up. So what you're going to do is raise it up all the way. And you basically want to clip this part right here. Just like that. Once you guys hit that click, then that means it's locked in. If you guys try to take it out, it won't come out until you guys lift this part up. Then you guys can pull it out. Just like that. But for now, we'll lock it back in. And see for the bottom part right here, like I mentioned, we do have a 10-inch wheel. So it's definitely much bigger than a typical 8-inch. It's much more powerful as well. And the way how they designed this scooter, there's no brick in the bottom part right here, like your typical 8-inch scooter. Your brick is basically right here on top. And obviously for the bottom part right here is basically where you can put your feet on. If you can see, there's plenty of space for you guys to actually fit yourself and another person if you guys do want to. But the material that's on here, it definitely has like that non-slip material. So that way when you guys do use it, you guys won't slip off as easy. Same thing for the top part right here for the handle option. You guys can get a good grip when you guys do use it. And I love the way how they put the charging output. It's basically on top right here, which is definitely pretty nice because a lot of other scooters have a charging output in the bottom, and that way it's not as safe compared to what you guys have right here. And for the top part of the scooter right here, you can see we do have a little hook option. So that way if you guys want to hang stuff right here like a backpack, you do have the option available. And then for the bottom part right here, you can see we do have the kickstand feet. So that way when you guys are not using the scooter, you can kick it out and just put it down like this. So that way the scooter stands up by itself. And when you guys do feel the material that's on here, it does feel like a high quality material. But right here on top, there's a lot of different stuff. Let me actually bring the camera a little bit closer to show you guys what's on here. So right here is basically the hook option. And right here we do have a switch, and right here as well. But right here we do have the button for you to turn it on and turn it off. And right here you can see we do have a bell option. So that way if you guys push it, that basically rings the bell, so that way people know in front of you to actually move away. And you guys can hear the bell that's on here is pretty loud when you guys do use it. And then right here in front, we do have the brake option. So this is for the back brake. And if you see in the front part right here, we do have the LED light. So that way you can turn it on in a dark setting. And that way people can see you when you guys are riding past them. So right here is basically what the top part looks like. And then right here is the bottom. But right here is basically where you can lock the scooter together, which is also foldable just like what you saw earlier. Bottom part right here, we do have a 10-inch wheel, which are definitely pretty big wheels if you can see. Right here, we do have a kickstand option or the kick feet option. And right here, we do have the back part. And right here in the bottom, you see they do give you guys an option as well. which is basically a clip option. And right here is basically where you're gonna plug the cable to recharge it. So it's to open up. That is basically what it should look like right there. But now let's turn on the screen to show you guys what it should look like. So let's press on it one time. That basically turns it on. So right here show you guys the battery life. Right here show you guys the mile per hour. And right here show you guys what mode you guys are using. So if you guys tap it 2 times, that changes the mode on here. So like I mentioned earlier, when you guys see a red light, that means it's on sport mode. But when you guys change it to green, now it's basically on eco mode. And if you guys tap it 3 times, that basically turns on cruise control like I mentioned. And if you guys want to turn on the light, you basically want to press on it 1 time. And that basically turns on the light. You can see right here. So if you guys press on again, that turns off the light. And that turns back on. So very easy and very simple for you guys to use it. And then see for the bottom part right here, they do have the option for you guys to open up. So that way you can use the seat option if you guys do want to. So if you guys do buy the one that gives you guys the seat, then you can definitely use that option. But if you guys buy the one without it, then you guys need to purchase that separately if you guys want it in the future. But here is basically what the pod looks like once you guys do fully set it up. Before I should test it out, let me show you guys how to fold it back up to put it on the bottom part right here first. You guys open this part right here and clip this part on the bottom. So just like this. And then bring it down. You guys don't pull this part up to hook it on. So just like that. And then once you guys do that, now you can carry it around wherever you guys want. So just like this. So very easy and very simple as you can see. And then once you guys are ready to use it again, you guys open it back up. Just like that. And it's all set. So right here is basically the button or the switch for you guys to actually open it, to pull this part out, to unlock it. So now that we show you guys everything on here in terms of how to use it and what is actually included, now let's plug in the cable to show you guys how to charge it. So basically want to plug this part right here. And you guys want to plug it into a wall outlet. Once you guys plug it in, the other side you can plug it on the scooter, which is right here. So once you guys plug it in, the way how you guys know whether or not it's charging and when it's fully charged is by looking at the cable. So you can see right here, it's basically red right now, that means charging. But once it changes to green, that means fully charged. So that is basically how you guys charge the product. So now let me show you guys how to use the app. So the app that you guys want to download should be Hiboy S2. So once you guys finish downloading the app, you guys want to turn it on. And the first thing you should see on the list should be Hiboy. So the default password should be 68. So once you guys got connected, here is basically what the app looks like. So you do have the option to look at the speed on here, the battery life, the light option, cruise control, unlock or lock option, Bluetooth option, the details and the setting option. And you also have the option to change the different mode on here from slow to sports. So slow mode is basically the eco mode. And if you guys do turn on the light, and you see that works as well. But it's definitely really cool how it does give you guys the option to lock it manually on here if you guys do want to. So that way people can't steal your bike. And right here, if you guys click on setting option, they do have all this option available as well. So definitely really cool how it does give you guys the app control on here. So that way you can control stuff on there or here as well. So that is basically what the app looks like and how to use it. Now I'm going to show you guys how well the product works, and then we'll come back and talk more product in a second. So right now we do have it green. And if you guys want to turn on the light, this is basically what the light looks like. Obviously it'll look a lot better in a dark setting, but let's give it a try. So the product is a push start when you guys do use it. So I'm going to push a little bit before you guys can use it. And when you guys use the brakes, there's one brake right here, which is a back brake. And the red one right here is the front brake. And if you guys do use a bell option, it is pretty loud. Now let's try the other mode, which is the faster mode. So I'm gonna double tap it. And now we have the faster mode. So now let's try to see how fast it can go. So you can see when you guys use the fast mode on here, it's actually really fast, way faster than the original green mode. But now let's use it on the elevation option. So when you guys use it on the hill, you guys want to turn it to high speed level so that we can go much faster and much easier as well. So let's test it out to see how it works. And when you guys look up here, you guys can use the brake to slowly come down. So just like that, very easy and very simple. So when you do go on a hill, you do want to turn to the max speed or max power. But you see the product definitely does work when you guys do use it. Welcome back, guys. So nice little quick test of the product, it definitely actually does work and she works quite well. If you see how when you guys do use the product, it definitely has enough power on here for you guys to go really fast and also have enough power for you guys to go uphill. If you guys are curious of the max speed on here, they mention how it can go up to 19 miles per hour. And turn the distance that on here, they mention how if you guys use it correctly, you guys can go up to 25 miles. But definitely when you guys use the product, it's actually very powerful if you can see from the test. And definitely love how they do have that technology. In terms of the fact of how it does regenerate its energy, that is actually pretty cool. But that is basically everything that's on the product. Now to keep unboxing and testing product, now to answer the question of whether or not that's worth it or not. So for this product, I do have to say that it is pretty worth it if you guys want to need one of these, especially if you guys are in the market looking for a high quality scooter, where it basically gives you guys everything that I mentioned on here. In turn, 10-inch wheel, the fact that how it does have a lock option, an app control option, and so much more, then I do have to say that it is pretty worth it. But then obviously with those guys who don't want or don't need one or have one of these, they obviously don't buy one and save your money for something else you actually do need. So that's basically everything for this video itself. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button in the bottom. That will definitely help this video out and it'll definitely help with the algorithm as well to promote more videos for you guys so you guys can see more of the videos or similar videos as well. But as always, make sure to stay positive, be you, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Is It Worth It? Peace.